Have you ever played a diving simulator before? Odds are you probably played Subnautica, so the answer is probably yes. Dave the Diver is a similar sort of game, but it's got its own thing going on. It's part diving simulator, part restaurant manager, so it makes it stand out on a Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch has a lot of games on it. There are so many games on this console that sometimes it's hard to dig through them all and find good titles, and there's a lot of indie titles on there too. Indie games tend to thrive on the Switch because they're much smaller games that take up fewer resources and complement the Switch's hardware very well. So it's a good place to be if you enjoy indie games, but it can make titles hard to find. Fortunately, Dave the Diver is a very worthwhile game. You play as Dave, obviously, and you go diving to catch fish, and you explore the ocean bottom as far as you possibly can with what limited resources you have. And you can explore more of the ocean and expand more of the story as you gather more fish and gather more resources. And of course, level up your suit and your weapons. That's not the only thing though. The fish that you gather from the ocean go straight to the sushi restaurant that you help run. So from all the fish that you gather, you create new dishes and you level them up to make them more delicious, or you find new exotic fish to make into crazy new dishes that satisfy customers. And the more expensive they are, the more money you gather to get more supplies, and it creates this perfect storm of gameplay that you wouldn't think would be all that fun, but when you have to rush dishes out and operate on the fly, it's more fun than you think it is managing a restaurant. I think the eccentric cast of characters really elevates this. Your friend is kind of a slimy con man. Dave is a pretty humble guy who just wants to work and eat sushi. Bancho is a really intense, serious chef who is all about his craft and resistant to change, but still goes along with it. And I won't spoil the other characters, but you do meet a few more interesting people along the way. I never had a dull moment playing Dave the Diver, and I felt like I could get lost in this game for hours and hours. But I think the moment that set it apart for me was when I had to go hunting for a shark to gather a shark head for an exotic dish that Bancho wanted to make. And the only way to do it was to get a gun and blow it away, and that took me aback, but it was really fun to do, and it was a really intense moment, and I don't know, I didn't see it coming, but it was so good. And when you finally got the dish ready, oh god, it really put the game over the top. You really felt like you accomplished something big and momentous, and you wondered, what's next? What's around the corner? It's one of the best things about this game. You just constantly want to see what's going to happen next. There's a lot of pros to playing Dave the Diver, but honestly, I can't think of a single con. This is a really well-crafted game. About the worst thing you could say about it is that it's got retro-style graphics, but that's not a bad thing. I think that it makes it very charming. I think that it has its own style, and there's nothing wrong with that. Does this game live up to the hype? Of course it does, guys, and you really deserve to give this a chance because I think you're going to have as much fun with it as I did. If you love diving simulators, if you love indie games, then you're going to love this. I can almost guarantee it. Well, Soulmates, what do you think of Dave the Diver? Do you like the game? Do you not like the game? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Be sure you check out my other game reviews, Soulmates, and I will catch you again soon. Have a great day, guys.